Yeah.
Have you been out on the beers?
Nah, I'm fine, mate. Don't drink, do I? Don't
I'm
drink.
joking.
Do you know where I've been though? I've been for a Sunday dinner.
Have you? Do you want to
Yeah.
sleep now?
Yeah. Food coma.
I'm telling you. So, our guest is the new under 69KG England boxing national champion, Patrick Hewitt.
Yes.
How you doing? You all right?
Good, yeah. Good, yeah. Good
How's
weekend.
the last 24 hours all sunk in? Feeling
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, feeling good. You know, been a good weekend.
So congratulations, firstly. Absolutely brilliant fight yesterday. Firstly, I want to say it's absolutely amazing that everybody has come back after the pandemic and performed the way that they did perform. So, yeah, congratulations for that as well.
Yeah, 2 years, wasn't it? Yeah. Amateur
Long
boxing
time.
was out for 2 years.
Long time. So
Yeah.
have you had a chance to watch your fight back? What are your initial thoughts on your performance?
I watched it back. I didn't agree with the commentary, to be honest with you. I thought the commentary was like one-sided, but it is what it is, you know. Different when you're watching it from when you're watching it at the ring. But yeah, I felt like I won it. Obviously, it was a hard fight, but I had to work for it. But I felt like I won it.
So, talking about the commentary, so after, obviously, I saw you after the fight, you haven't heard the commentary by this point.
Nah.
You thought you've won, we'll go into that in a second. And then let's talk about the commentary. They were saying that they thought that...
They were saying they thought he nicked it, but...
On Bertley, yeah.
Yeah. But, nah. I didn't think so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I like it. So, one thing I will say, from the get-go, you're keeping it nice and long. I like your long-range boxing. You've got some feet.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do that against a kid like Owen. You know, that's what he'd sit on your chest all day. He couldn't just throw bent arm shots. But like, obviously, my coach said you got to keep him. A kid's like, you got to keep him off balance. You got to keep him moving. Let your shots go ones and twos, and then get out of there. Don't stand there and trade with him. Exactly like my coach said.
So I'm guessing you knew something about him, and you knew that he was a come forward pressure fighter.
Yeah, obviously we watched him in the quarters and the semis, and obviously he's been around for ages, Owen, as well as an experienced lad. So we knew what was up against.
You knew it was going to be a rough ride.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a rough fight.
Yeah, he didn't really give you a moment to take a little.
No, he never did. No, yeah, you just gotta stay composed. Don't panic.
Yeah. To be fair, he's very tough, and he did catch you a couple of times with some good, solid eye-catching shots. However, you know, there was a clash of heads. I think in the first round, it happened in the first round, wasn't it?
No. Well, what happened is he got cut in the semi-finals. He's fighting the semi-finals. He had an head clash in the semi-finals, and so his fight got stopped in the semi-finals on the head clash, and it went to the cards. Then he got it. I think he got it on a split decision in the semi-finals, right. And then obviously, so he had a cut coming into the final, but it was quite a bad cut. So as soon as it got anything connected to it, it just split open.
Just like, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense, actually, because, like I say, it seemed like in the first round that and now we know that it was a cut that he sustained prior to that. Did you know, though, after that, did you think, oh my goodness, he's going to start coming out and trying to take the head off now?
Yeah, that's what we thought. Yeah, he's going to come out, because obviously if it gets stopped off a punch in the first round, like a no contest in it, I think if it's I don't know, never really, because I've never boxed senior before, so you don't really deal with cuts.
Yeah.
Never really dealt with a cut before in a fight, so I just thought, you've always got to win the first round anyway, haven't you? You've always got to win, you've got to win every round, but you've always got to make a statement in the first round.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you did make a great statement, and especially with that onslaught of attack. I mean, he's a great, tough boxer, but what you did was you used your boxing intelligence, you used your feet. You got gorgeous set feet that got you out of trouble. I mean, do you think ultimately that saved you?
Yeah. Well, it didn't save me, but I just did what I had to do. Do you know what I mean?
Fair play.
Yeah.
Fair play. And you being obviously the taller fighter, I'm guessing that you always box like that.
Yeah, yeah. Tend to, yeah.
Yeah. So he was very tough, and you were saying, I think we had a quick chat yesterday, and then you were saying that in the pandemic you put on quite a lot of weight. I mean, firstly, how was it for you during that pandemic? How did you navigate it, and how did that weight gain affect you?
At first, I thought, because he said 3 weeks, didn't he? I was like, oh, be all right, train for 3 weeks. So I stayed on it. To be honest with you, I'm running, biking, cycling. I did a bit of cycling, running, eating healthy, and I got obviously I'm local to Lee Boxing Club where I train, so I got a bit of equipment from coach. He said go get a rowing machine, dumbbells. So because it was sunny as well, me and my brother, because I got a twin brother, he boxes as well. So we did.
Will, is it? Is that Will?
Yeah, Will. Yeah. Was doing circuits, pads, and that standard stuff, and then just kept going on, and then at one point I didn't do nothing for a few months, and then I just piled the weight on.
Do you think though that it almost helped you in a respect, because sometimes just having, because you boxed for quite a number of years, haven't you?
Yeah.
Just having that break and letting your body rest.
Yeah,
that's the
longest. Yeah, that's the longest I'd ever had off boxing for since I started. Obviously, the longest before you have that is 3 weeks off or something when you go on holiday, but that's about it. And then obviously it goes from 3 weeks to 20 months.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So what was it like for you to get back in the gym? So I'm guessing that you get back in the gym and you decide to sit on a certain weight. Was it easy to get the weight off, or was it quite difficult?
It was, obviously, my coach Adrian, I've been in the gym with him every morning, every night, 5-6 days a week, training with him. He's helped me because obviously we're doing one-to-ones in the day and then the class sessions at night. So we've been training, running, and then obviously I've been eating healthy, meal preps and all that. Because I was determined to get it off anyway. I knew I was going to get it off. I knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it took a few months and then was ready to go.
That's good, actually. Did it? Do you think it helped or hindered your performance over this championship?
To be honest with you, I didn't feel any different. I had 6 fights in 4 weeks, and I felt good in majority of them, all of them. Didn't really affect me one bit. To be honest with you, I felt better. Well, I felt miles better after the lockdown. Yeah.
I wonder if it is just you having that whole rest. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and growth spurt as well. Massive growth spurt. And I'm still young as well. Yeah, I'll probably still go up a few more weights if I carry on the way I'm going. I'll be Pat at 91.
So you might well be. You might well be. You're not the only one though in your family that's talented, are you?
No, I've got a twin.
There's Will as well. Who's got more belts?
Twins. We've got one each now. So we're level. Both got 3 national titles though, so we've got 6 between us.
That's brilliant, actually.
Yeah. Both of us 3 each now. It's tied. Next one wins.
Can I say, was he badgering you a little bit until you got yours yesterday? Like, I've got more than you. And
yeah. We have banter with our coach and that as well, because he's got a belt and not, and then he's like, oh, it's no good that, is it, Will? You not got a belt and all that. And I'm like, oh, I'll get one. I've got one now, so you can't really say anything. Mine's better as well, if you ask me. Mine's miles better.
To be fair, you should have bought it. You should have showed us.
Yeah, I know. I'll get a picture. We're gonna get a picture anyway. We'll get one at the gym. My belt, Will's belt. Yeah, and there's another few. Hopefully, a few more kids in the gym will have belts too, because we've got Lee, loads of top kids. We've got John Dugdale. He was in the youth. He should have won the youth, to be honest with you. He got a bad decision, but he could go again after Christmas. So hopefully in the new year there'll be loads of us in the gym with belts.
It's not bad though. After all that time off, it's not bad at all, really, is it?
No, not bad at all.
So, are you 19 years of age?
Yeah, 19. First year senior. Yeah, I turned 19 this year. So it's my first year.
That's not bad.
Yeah, first year as a senior. And I've won.
So you must have seen You must have seen some of your, like, some of the, you know, your counterparts at your age group that have gone over into the pro scene. How
Yeah,
do you
yeah.
feel? How do you feel about that?
It's all depends on how you feel. Like I personally, I wouldn't turn pro yet, but it's all down to them, innit? Obviously, you got people turning over flying, like Dennis. Dennis is flying,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and then it's all preference, innit? Personally, I'd rather get more experience in the amateurs. You know, try travel the world and that, because it's a tough game, innit? When you've not got, like, when you have to do it full time as well. Really, as a pro, do you know what I mean? It's your job, innit? And if it's not paying the bills, it's not paying the bills. So you got to look at it that way as well.
It's true. So you weren't tempted. There weren't any money bags like,
No,
come over
no,
to our side.
no, no, no.
So in January, I'm guessing you, because like I've spoken to a few other people, and I know that they're having the GB trials. So I'm guessing now
Yeah,
you've got your third belt, you're in the running.
yeah. Hopefully, third national title. So I think the GB assessments mid-January, so you've not really got much time over Christmas, because obviously you've got to be fit for them. Like Pat said before, it's more important than the championships, really.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
true, actually.
that's like you've got to turn up to them, haven't you?
I'm afraid so. So does it look
Yeah,
like the last sort of 2 weeks of, well, we've got 2 weeks left of the year. You can't really take much time off, I'm guessing, can
yeah.
you?
No, not really. No, I'll be back in the gym next week.
Good for
'Cause
you. Do you know what? It was great to watch you yesterday. And like
yeah,
I said, it's been great to watch everybody turn up. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Turn up after that length of time out of the gym.
yeah. It's like, yeah, it's been a good end to the year, really, for amateur boxing.
It has. It
Yeah,
really has. So listen, enjoy Christmas. Thank you very much for giving us your time.
yeah, I will do. Thank you very much for having me on.
And send a picture of you and your brother with the
I will get one when we're in the gym. We'll get all national titles from Lee,
nice
because
one.
we got a few. We got a few now. I think Kay Morris.
Bloody
He'll be
greedy.
bringing his. He'll be trying to bring his belt in on Monday
You're
as well.
greedy.
Yeah, we've got a good few belts at Lee.
No, it's great. It's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely send me a picture. But take care. Thanks very much.
I will do. Thank you.